When the I-Team investigates, results happen.
Do you feel bad taking money from people?
I don't know how much money you saved me, but at least $400.
Very, very, very happy. Thanks to you guys. So you started it.
Fighting for what's right, standing up for local families.
The governor signing into law something that came out of an I-Team investigation.
You guys did a great job.
Y'all, jump right on it.
I-Team get results.
The News 4 Jax I-Team. Uncovering, exposing, getting results.
So adults should be getting between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night, according to the National Sleep Foundation. But just 68% of adults say they struggle with sleep at least once a week. There are some easy ways, though, to get a better night's sleep, and it starts in the kitchen.
Starbucks is trying to ditch those disposable cups for good.
Yeah, so what it could mean, though, for your next coffee order. That story's ahead. First, though, let's take a live look outside right now through our South Bank sky cam. Yeah, one of those days you just would like to roll over and just go back to sleep, right? Not real pretty out there. You're going to need that umbrella this afternoon. Storms could get pretty dicey as well. Danielle's going to explain when it will be the worst coming up.
News 4 Jax, coverage that won't waste your time. You're watching Channel 4, the local station. Live with Jennifer Waugh, Bruce Hamilton, Melanie Lawson, Stacey Spanos. Time Saver Traffic with Lena Pringle. The Weather Authority forecast with Richard Nunn. And traffic and breaking news with Sky 4. The morning show continues.
Go up the coast a bit to Nassau County. They've got a breeze up there at the Marina Restaurant. Skycam is showing right now in Fernandina Beach, and it's cloudy there as well.
Yeah, it's an indication of what we're going to see later this afternoon, right, Danielle?
Oh, yeah. The storms aren't over just yet. We saw the heavy rainfall make its way through last night. Now we're still going to see some showers and storms, but they're not going to develop until later on this morning into this afternoon. So again, that warm front is lifting north, but that cold front's going to sweep on through. And ahead of that cold front, we are going to see some storms and showers develop. Here's a look at live exact track 40 radar right now. Calm and quiet. No in the area. Any showers that we did see, they have pushed offshore as we made our way through. But what we are going to watch here is the chance for stronger storms to develop along the I-95 corridor later on today into this afternoon. That is exactly why this color of yellow is indicating a slight risk. So on a scale of 1 to 5, it's a 2 there in terms of strong storms developing there and the chance for some isolated tornadoes and some of the strong heavy rainfall. So here's a look at Fernandina Beach. Yes, a bit of a breeze picking up there. It's been pretty calm all morning long. Damp ground, gray skies. That's pretty much what we're seeing across the board so far this morning here. Nothing too crazy going on, but those chances will increase. Temperatures mild, 66 in Jacksonville, 67 in St. Augustine, Brunswick, Georgia, 65, Waycross, 61 degrees. And to think we started out the week in the 30s, believe it or not. We are going to warm things up, though, by lunchtime into the low 70s and then climbing into the mid to upper 70s as we head through the afternoon. But the big change is going to be those elevated rain chances as we head through lunchtime, through about dinner time later on today. And I'm going to take you through the timing of those storms and who they're really going to impact coming up in just a few short minutes. But first, here's a look at traffic.
Now, here's Keith Pearson Toyota Time Saver Traffic.
Good morning. Drivers continue to take a live look over at I-295 at San Jose. I know our camera is a little blurry at this time, but that right shoulder is still blocked and there is still some traffic congestion as you head towards Orange Park this morning from Mandarin. So just keep that in mind, just to leave a little bit sooner than normal due to that crash that is at the very end of the Buckman Bridge. We are also keeping an eye on that crash that has all roads blocked at this time heading on I-10 eastbound towards US 301. So keep that in mind if you're traveling in that area as well, just to use caution as you maneuver through there. And I will continue to look for alternative routes as those lanes are still closed. And that's your Keith Pearson Toyota Time Saver Traffic.
Thank you, Alicia. Checking on Money Matters this morning, Starbucks is working on a way to get rid of the famous green and white cups.
And oil prices suffered a spectacular collapse. Jane King joins us live from the NASDAQ with those stories and more in this morning's Money Matters report. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning.
Bruce and Jane, good morning.
Thank you, Jane. A Jacksonville Navy lieutenant faces decades in federal prison. Fan Yang is expected in court today for his sentencing hearing.
He was convicted in November of buying guns for Chinese nationals and lying to help them. WJXT reporter Aaron Farrar is live outside the federal courthouse downtown. And Aaron, Yang also lied during background checks for the Navy.
Yang was required to disclose any close contact with foreign nationals when he was reapplying for top secret surveillance clearance, which he did not do. So now he faces up to 30 years in federal prison. He will learn his fate inside this courthouse later on this morning.
News4JAX learning new details about the child sex abuse allegations against a Jacksonville pastor. The warrant details an interview with a woman who says Paul Dial abused her. Dial is one of 3 men accused of abusing children at the Jacksonville Assembly of the Body of Christ Church. She told investigators she was repeatedly sexually abused when she was under the age of 12, that Dial molested her anywhere from 20 to 30 times. She says her calls for help were ignored. We are also hearing from others who say that they endured mental and physical abuse from the church's leaders.
It's like they want to molest and take advantage of you in private, but then you're publicly humiliated and accused of being the reason for your own abuse.
Police believe there are other survivors and are asking them to come forward.
Mayo Clinic is making plans for a new research center in downtown Jacksonville. According to our news partner at the Jax Daily Record, it will be located inside the city's Ed Ball building. Mayo and the city are considering a 5-year lease with an option for 2 5-year renewals. So the city also agreed to an agreement for monthly and hourly parking in the garage, which is next to the building. Renovation is expected to begin this year and will be completed at the end of 2026. Clay Electric customers can expect a little extra cash this month. Yeah, the Board of Trustees declared a $12 million refund for customers who received service between 1992 and last year. Customers can expect an average of about $38 taken off their next bill. If you're a former Clay Electric customer, your refund, we're told, will be mailed to you as a check. So you may want to check and call the company to make sure that it has your new address. So, are you planning on a big purchase this year? The Fed is expected to raise interest rates.
The effects that could have on a new auto loan, your next mortgage, that's coming up next. And there's a look through our Jacksonville Beach sky cam. Looks a little less cloudy there, at least not the dark gray clouds in Jacksonville Beach than we saw in Nassau County, but there is rain on the way. When we're not on the air, make sure you've got the Weather Authority app. You'll find it in your App Store, Android or Apple. 66 degrees at 23 minutes away from the top of the hour.
News4JAX, coverage that won't waste your time. Money Matters is brought to you by your local Better Business Bureau, promoting trust in the marketplace.
Rely on the Trust Index. It's true means it passed the test, and we can back it up. Not true means it's fake. Don't trust it. And be careful means not entirely right or wrong, but it could be risky. The Trust Index on News4JAX.
Fed policymakers know they have to start raising interest rates given the low unemployment rate and inflation at 40-year highs. And they're expected to move today, even though the wisest course of action might be to delay until the impact from the war in Ukraine on the U.S. economy is more clear. Joining me on the morning show, Joe Cryer with EWE Trading. Hey, good morning, Joe, and thanks for joining us.
Hey, Bruce, thanks for having me.
Of course.
The Weather Authority and ExactTrack 4D, cutting-edge technology, giving you the most accurate forecast down to your street.
Taking a live look out here, what we're dealing with our satellite and radar. Take a look at this. By noon, we're looking at temperatures climbing into the low 70s, increasing those storm chances. By 3 p.m., 75, and by 6 p.m., we're looking at 76 degrees. So today, forecasting that high in the upper 70s. Yes, it's going to be a warm day, but we are expecting those storms to build as we head throughout our morning into the afternoon there. Rain chance still looking at an 80% chance, focused mainly on the East Coast and south of I-10. So 77 degrees today, 81 degrees and mostly sunny for your St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. 84 degrees on Friday there. Looks like a beautiful day. Track system making its way through on Saturday there, leaving us mostly sunny and temperatures in the mid-70s. Absolutely beautiful as we head into Sunday and Monday and back into the low 80s by Tuesday. So these frontal systems that are coming through aren't necessarily bringing us cold temperatures. They're just bringing us these storms and showers that we need to be prepared for. It is a great time to go ahead and download that Weather Authority app so you can get real-time alerts for your area and also listen to the radio, V101.5. Here's a look at traffic.
Yeah, so a breaking traffic alert, Danielle, that we're following out of Glynn County. All lanes of I-95 are closed in Brunswick at New Jessup Highway after a crash involving a pedestrian. The person was hit by a semi-truck in the southbound lanes, which is why you can see all that traffic to the right of your screen. This is a picture of the backup from Georgia 511. It's unclear what that person was doing on the interstate when that person was hit, but obviously you should avoid this area. We'll continue to follow this traffic backup along I-95 due to a pedestrian crash. Now, Monster Jam is coming back to Jacksonville, and we are giving away free tickets. It is this Saturday at TIAA Bank Field. If you'd like to enter to win a family 4-pack of tickets, it's not too late, but time is running out. You can go to newsforjax.com/contest. The winner will be notified tomorrow. For those who drive for a living, the high gas prices can be especially hard.
Now, DoorDash is helping its drivers with the cost.
Community Calendar is brought to you by Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. The Jacksonville Symphony features the music of Whitney Houston on March 18th and 19th. Tickets are available at jaxsymphony.org. Don't miss the Bob Hayes Track Meet on March 19th at Rains. Tickets must be purchased online. Look for the link on the event website, bhitm.org. Also on the 19th, Monster Jam returns to TIAA Bank Field. Visit monsterjam.com for tickets.
News 4 Jax, asking the tough questions, getting you answers.
Keith Pearson Toyota.
Your hometown superstore.
Welcome to News 4 Jax Plus. Stream hyper-local news on your smart TV anytime, free. And stream 24/7 headlines and I-Team reporting from News 4 Jax reporters. Easier than ever to connect live with the local station.
Here's a look at what we're streaming today. At 9 a.m., the Ukrainian president will deliver a speech to Congress in an effort to gain more support to help fight Russia. Then at 11:45, President Biden will release more information in a speech about assistance the U.S. is providing to the war-torn country. At 2:30, there will be a news briefing also from the White House by Press Secretary Jen Psaki. You'll receive a notification about when the speeches and the news conference start, by the way, on your News 4 Jax apps, and sometimes they are a bit delayed. And that app is available for free in your app store. Delivery company DoorDash will refund its drivers to help offset higher prices at the pump. Drivers will get 10% cash back when they buy gas using Dasher Direct. It's the company's debit card. Drivers will get the cash back for any gas purchase, whether they are completing deliveries at the time or not. Those who drive the most miles will also receive weekly bonuses. Right now, DoorDash says it's not charging customers more money for their orders.
Poodles aren't at the top yet, but they are getting more popular among Americans. They're back on the American Kennel Club's top 5 most popular dog breeds list. They were a popular breed from the 60s to the early 80s, then they dropped off the list. According to new statistics, they've reclaimed a spot on the top 5 for the first time since 1997. They're well known for being athletic and hypoallergenic. Some even compete in agility competitions and serve as guide dogs for the blind. The Grammy Awards are bringing the world's biggest pop acts to perform during next month's ceremony in Las Vegas. The Recording Academy announced Olivia Rodrigo, BTS, and Billie Eilish are among them. Trevor Noah will return as host. Second year in a row for him. Jon Batiste is leading with the most nominations with 11. The show airs live on April 3rd. 4 teams take to the courts to battle it out for final seats in March Madness.
Ahead at 8 o'clock, our picks and how News 4 Jax insiders can compete in a championship of their own and win some money. That story and much more ahead in the 8 o'clock hour of the morning show, which starts right after the break.
News 4 Jax, uncovering the truth. That's the local station. Your go-to weather app just got 100 times better. The new Weather Authority app. Everything you need to know right on the homepage from the team you know and trust.
And easy-to-read radar with custom layers and one-tap storm tracking.
Personalized weather alerts when and where you need them the most.
Stay alert of local storm damage and find important supplies near you with Snapchat.
No clutter, no clicking around. Just your forecast, fast. Download the new Weather Authority app today. Just search for News 4 Jax in your app store.